Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Calvin Johnson. In this video, I'm going to discuss with you on how to upgrade your Windows 10 device to the official Windows 11 released by Microsoft. So as you may know, the official Windows 11 is now out for everyone to download and install, or to actually upgrade your device from Windows 10 to Windows 11. So here you can see I'm actually at the website of Microsoft. So if you just go to Google and click download Windows 11, it actually gives you the official Windows 11 from the website of Microsoft. So I'm going to actually leave this link in the description of this video. So this is where you can actually download the official Windows 11 from the internet and not from any other website. So first of all, we have two different options. You can actually either upgrade your Windows 10 device to Windows 11, or you can actually do a fresh install. So if I go to this website, you can see it says download Windows 11. There are three options below for installing or creating Windows 11 media. So first of all, we have this first option. The first option says Windows 11 installation assistant. So this is actually it says this is the best option for installing Windows 11 on the device you are currently using. So if, for example, you are using Windows 10 and you want to upgrade, you would definitely want to install this Windows 11 installation assistance to actually check if your device meets the requirement of Windows 11. So if I just click on before you begin, you can see it says upgrade a Windows 10 PC to Windows 11. So first of all, you need to make sure you have the right license to actually before your device should be upgraded, because if you don't have the right license, or your Windows 10 is not licensed to use Windows 11, you may have issue trying to actually install. You may have an error message which says that your Windows 11 is not licensed, because you are going to use the same license you use for Windows 10. You'll be using it actually when you install Windows 11. So you're not going to actually enter a new license. So if I go to my start menu and I go to settings, say under settings, when I go to, let me just go to update and security. Here, inside update and security, when I go here, I will go to activation. On activation, you can see it says Windows is activated using your organization activation service. So if your Windows is not activated, you're going to see it here that your Windows is not activated. You can see this is a Windows 10 Professional. So let me just close this. And also, so we can actually just click download. When you click download, then it will start to download the file. So, and secondly, we have the create a Windows. Let me just scroll down again. Say create a Windows installation media. So right now, if you want to actually create a Windows installation media, for example, to use on a bootable USB or a DVD, you need to use this media to actually create the bootable installation media. So here you can actually just click before you begin and read all the steps you need. It says you need an internet connection, a sufficient data storage available on the computer or USB or external drive. So you can actually just read this to get a glimpse of what you need to do before you start to download the installation media. And lastly, we also have the option to actually download Windows 11 directly without actually trying to create an installation media. But first of all, I've already downloaded the installation media. Let me just download the installation media. Let me go to my file explorer, and here you can see we have the Windows installation assistance. So if I double click, and mind you, I'm using actually a virtual machine. So because I'm using a virtual machine, first of all, I don't have a TPM on this virtual machine, so it's going to tell me that my device does not meet the requirement. So if I double click on this and I say yes, so it's going to check for if your device actually meets the Windows 11 requirement. So here you can see it says this PC does not meet the minimum system requirement to install Windows 11. But I'm going to show you why it's saying this. So I'm going to actually, it says get details and see if there are things you can do in the PC Health Check app. So what you need to do is to go to the PC Health Check app. So it's going to take you to a new browser. So from this browser here, I'm going to also leave this link in the description of this video. Here you can actually download the PC Health Check app, and here you can see the minimum requirement for your Windows, which you need for Windows 11. So if I click on that, you can see the minimum requirements which you actually need to make sure that we install Windows 11. So if I go back again to my folder, here you can see I've already downloaded the Windows PC Health Checkup setup. So let me just double click on that. accept the license term, and then let me just say install. Here it says, let me just click finish. So now it says, okay, introducing Windows 11. So let me check if this device actually meet the requirement of installing Windows 11. Well, I know because this is actually a virtual machine, it will tell me that it does not meet the Windows 11 requirement. So let's just click check now. You can see that I have about 8 GB of RAM. I still have about 107 GB of SSD. So click check now. And here you can see it says this PC does not currently meet Windows 11 system requirement, and it's going to tell you the reason why you did not meet that requirement. Here you can see it says TPM 2.0 must be supported and enabled on this device. Well, I created a video on how to actually bypass this TPM 2.0. If your device does not meet the TPM 2.0, you can still bypass it. I created a video on how to actually bypass the TPM 2.0, and you can see it says the processor is not currently supported for Windows 11. So if I click see all results, you can see here we have some other result which says, well, I must have at least 4 GB, and I have about 8. The system disk should be 64 GB or larger. I have about 107, and it says the processor has a 2 or more cores. Processor cores is 2, and you can see the clock speed is 1 GHz or faster. I have about 2.7 GHz. So here you can see some yellow check mark, and here you can see the red check mark which says the processor is not currently supported for Windows 11. So let me just actually just click this, click this, and let me just cancel this. So, and if I go back again to my, let me just go back again to my Windows 11 here, and here you can also decide to actually create a Windows installation media. So just click download, and then if I go back again to my download file, here you see we have the media creation tool. So double click on it, click yes. So it says getting a few things ready. So with this option, just like actually for you also have the same thing for like Windows 10. You can also actually create a Windows 10 installation ISO file. So we can actually do this for Windows 11, but mind you, make sure that you have, let me just accept the license, and then we just wait for us to get started. So here you can see it says select the language and edition. Here you can see we have the language, which is standard English for United Kingdom, and edition is Windows 11. So we can actually just uncheck this use the recommended option, and here we can choose a different language. If we, for example, I want to choose for the United States, but you only have one option, which is just Windows 11, and then we're going to say next, and here we're going to actually say, okay, what do we want to actually create? I'm going to create a USB flash drive or an ISO file. So I'll go for ISO file, and then click next, and then it will actually ask you where you want to save this file, and then it will create that your ISO the Windows 11 ISO file. But also, if you don't want to do this, we can actually just go directly to this link and then scroll down. If I scroll down, you can see it says download now, but we also have the option to actually download Windows 11 disk image ISO. So if I just click select Windows 11, and if you click download, but mind you, it may not download, so you still need to actually choose the language you want to install. So just click, for example, English or English International, and then click confirm. And when I click confirm, then it will say, now it gives you the option to actually download only Windows 11 64-bit. But mind you, Windows 11 only comes with 64-bit and not 32-bit. So click download, and here we go. You can see that Windows 11 will start downloading. So let me just cancel this because I've already downloaded the Windows 11 ISO file. So that is how you actually download Windows 11 before we now begin to upgrade our device. So let me go back again to my Windows 11 I've downloaded. You can see here I have the Windows 11 English 64-bit operating system. So what you need to do now is you need to actually mount this ISO file to a DVD on your device. And here you can see that the file has just been mounted. You can click on this PC, and you can see that we have a DVD. So here, if I just click on this DVD E drive, you can see we have a setup here. So in this setup, what I need to do is just double click and then click yes to upgrade. So just it will take some time. You see that it's trying to prepare your device, and then during the preparation of this device, it's also going to check if your device meets the requirement of Windows 11. So you have the option to actually check, I want to help make this installation better, but we can just click next. So it's checking for update. So I'm going to be actually pause this video so not to make it longer, then I'll continue when everything has been completed. So let me just pause this video and wait for this to check for update. So here you go, you can see that it says the processor is not supported for this version of Windows. The PC must support 2.0 2.0 and the PC must support a secure boot. So which means that this is a virtual machine. This virtual machine does not meet the requirement to actually upgrade my Windows 10 to Windows 11. So if I'm using actually a physical device, definitely I will be able to actually upgrade my device to a Windows 11. And mind you, if you don't have a Windows 2.2 on your physical device, I actually create a video on how to actually bypass Windows 11 to the TPM 2.0 should the case you are receiving an error message. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. My name is Kelvin Johnson. I'm going to create a new video on how to actually do a fresh install on Windows 11. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more IT videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.